Hello, amazing souls. Welcome back to another episode with me on my channel, Cosmic Contracts. Today, we will. I was getting this intuitive downloads from the Divine Mother, and my journey with the Divine Mother has been very, very magical. I remember I started with connecting with Mother Mary, and then it moved on, and then you'd get dreams, or you would see these images coming to you again and again, and that's how Kali Ma came in. That's how Lakshmi Ma came in, and then I found a very, very deep connection with Goddess Lakshmi and also Ma Kali, especially when I need protection, right? Or when I am looking, I'm in this gray area. It's like a war zone in my mind space, and you need to get out of it, because if you're in a gray area, the problem is you can keep finding out things like this is wrong, that is wrong, they did that, I did that, and you can keep holding on to the past. But in all this humdrum, the idea is to get out of that gray area, right? You cannot keep sitting there, and people keep rotating in that gray area for a very, very long time until they realize they need a solution to get out of there and then move ahead on their own individual soul karmic paths. So as Diwali has gotten over, right, and now we are going to connect with the Divine Mother, and we are going to see, after this auspicious period, what's coming in from the Divine Mother. So clearly, initially, the mother energy, right? So the mother is always the compassionate one. No matter what you have done, she is going to forgive you unless and until it's like really huge. See, goddesses anger. Okay, we are always taught, like, if you do something wrong, if you sin, you will be punished. But the thing is, they are very, very, very slow to the emotion of anger unless and until you're repeatedly doing something which is not good for others as well as you. At the end of the day, firstly, it is for you, because you are creating the karma, right? So if you are creating that karma, so that punishment, when it comes, that wrath of God that we talk about, right, it is at the end of the day coming to correct you only, right? So the gods, they are very, very slow to the emotion of anger. What more they hold is, they hold the energy of compassion, of forgiveness, of surrendering, of understanding. And being a young mother myself, trying to navigate these new areas, territories, it's kind of overwhelming at times, because you don't know. And then there are times where you feel you're a failure, or frustration comes in because things aren't working your way. So the other thing I have learned is to let go of control, and sometimes let the things be as they are, no matter if they do not fit with our ideology, but just surrender and let the things be as exactly they are. So connecting with the mother energy, if you are a mother, you're going to be a mother, maybe in future you will be a mother, but everybody is going to be, especially females, your own child, adopted child, somebody else's child you take as your own child. Now it doesn't matter. It's the mother energy today that we are going to connect with, that is sitting within us already. Remember, if you are having a female body, then energy wise you have kind of, it's like unlocked the level of mother energy in your soul energy. So that is why you have come here. Maybe you're not here, you're somebody who does not want to have their own children or cannot have their own children, but that doesn't mean that you cannot be a mother. Like, you have to really broaden your horizons and see there are other children out there in the universe. And if you are open to give away that motherly energy, then obviously, right, you can be a mother. So now let's see the messages from the Divine Mother, specifically connecting via your own Divine Mother energy that is sitting right within you. So mother is saying there will be lots and lots of conflicts coming into your life, but the thing is, you need to hold that ground. Be little patient. Do not lose yourself, right? At times we are just like, okay, things are falling away, there's no control, I'm failing, and that energy of frustration, of stress kicks in. So she's saying, do not let that happen. Hold your energy in this energy of surrendering to me. Now, in whichever ever image, I mean, you connect with the Divine Mother. Every religion has a Divine Mother of their own, and it's nothing to do with you connecting with only one. There are multiple faces of the Divine Mother. Even Mother Earth is called Mother Earth because she is a Divine Mother, right? So she's saying that just surrender, stop controlling, and you need to kind of hold yourself in the energy of that things will happen, let them flow. Do not hold yourself or anchor yourself in that particular energy when things are going for a toss in your life. Secondly, she's saying that when you start removing the anchor, I see, like, there's a ship, and you're trying to anchor yourself that, oh, this is my life, this is the situation. But she's saying, just remove the anchor. You need to flow. These are not permanent things. These are temporary events happening in your temporary life as whoever you are in this lifetime, because permanently you have a soul journey to complete. So for that, you need to let go of this anchor that you're putting down in this current situation. And once you pull out, you will see, when you surrender to this divine mother, to the universe, whatever name you want to give it, just knowing that there is a higher power guiding you, protecting you, and showing you the way and bringing in comfort. When you surrender to that energy, that she's going to look after everything, right? You will see the flow in your life. Like one thing, like one, by being this new motherly thing that I'm doing these days, right? So what I found out was that every child wants, they have their own opinions. They want to do things their way. No matter how much you try to tell them that this is how the things need to be done, they are not going to do it. They're going to do it in their own sweet time, right? So you need to understand the other person's energy, that they are in a very different energy, different zone. They don't agree with your ideology maybe, or your mindset, or sorry, the things that you want to do immediately. They might think, okay, we can delay that. It's not that big of a deal for them. So you need to not blame them. You need to understand and give them the space that they're going to function in their own way, and you are functioning in a very different way. So do not get attached to the energy. Okay, let there be space, and let this flow of energy happen smoothly between you and the person at conflict. And because it's the mother energy, I'm talking, in terms of your own child or other person's child, whatever, but the mother child relationship. So you need to kind of ease this tension between you and the other soul, right? Because they also have their own journey, you also have your own journey. And when I'm seeing that, when you start doing this, you start working on yourself, start looking within, stop this control, this force on the outside, on the other things, that this is how you should be, I love you so much and you don't do that to me. All this is wrong. Your love is fine, but if they're not ready to accept your love, you need to release that. If they're not ready to accept your compassion, let them go. The idea is, you want to do that, but they don't want to do that. So you have to accept their mindset as well. All right. So when you start doing that, start accepting yourself first and what you want to give, rather than expecting from the other person. What's going to happen is, I see, firstly, traveling entering your life. Travel in terms of maybe physically you're traveling, but also mentally. There are many zones to travel in and find yourself and be like, oh my gosh, I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to pressure myself for something like this. I was very comfortable doing this, or maybe I was happy or passionate about doing something. And you will find those new areas in your mind. Or maybe you realize that, oh, by connecting with myself, I found this newfound love or compassion or forgiveness for myself. Because we have this habit as humans to continuously, criticize ourselves. Oh, I didn't do that, they're doing this. Oh, this criticism keeps going on within, and that needs to shut. And there has to be a constant reminder to not give in to your inner critique. Hold yourself in that space of love and compassion. We are continuously either trying to receive from other person, or being the giver nature, trying to give it to others, but never focusing on ourselves. But this is the new journey mother is saying. You're going to find a new you will find a new perspective, a new lens to look at yourself. And that is a very, very, very important journey than any other journey you can have, to find your own self. Isn't that beautiful? All right. So this is the journey that you're doing. And when you do that, you will find abundance even in the smallest things or moments of your life. So till now, abundance was becoming rich, having luxury or something materialistic for you outside. But now all of a sudden, with that new perspective entering you, you will start seeing that everything around you, big or small, has a lot of abundance. Just, that free time of sitting, looking at outside your window. Maybe you have a very beautiful view, or your house is very beautiful, or you live in a space where there's a lot of nature. And all of a sudden you'll be like, oh my God, I have so much of abundance around me, right? And that will make you very, very happy, okay? So happiness is going to enter your life. You are really going to start prioritizing your own self. So you will see, what is my priority? right? Yes, I have to look after others, look after family members, look after children, look after my spouse, my friends, my colleagues, my office. But you'll be like, okay, first let me look at myself. I am a priority too. And when you make that, things will flow like anything into your life. Something is stuck in your life, money wise, and that money is going to flow. It's going to come back to you. You don't have to worry. And health also, there is some issue with the health in the family. You need to look into this cycle, that if you continuously, it's like the cycle of health is coming back into your family, people are getting sick often, then mother is saying look at what needs to be done. Maybe there is a need to change the diet or the lifestyle, or there are many other factors that can influence this. What is health showing? If your health is suffering, what is it showing? That your energy is somewhere stagnant and it is rotting and it is not growing, it's not fresh, it's not, it's kind of not making you alive. So where is this energy stuck? You need to look at that. And once you start changing that, so it could be you're not doing physical activity, or maybe the entire family is not into it, or maybe you're eating heavy food 3 times a day, right? I remember when I have shared this also, that initially I was a very heavy eater, and then slowly I started to identify that even my emotions were getting a lot of emotions that were not me per se, but because of the heavy eating I would always feel those. And as I started to change my diet from 3 to 1 heavy meal and 2 light meals and all these things, you need to experiment. So your food, your health, your workouts, or maybe the lifestyle, you need to look at and see what you can truly cut out of your life that is not serving you anymore. And I see the divine mother blessing you, and security wise you're going to feel a lot secure. Internally there is some sort of insecurity, and the mother is saying that surrender, trust in me, and this insecurity that you're facing, that will be ultimately removed from your life. You don't have to worry, she has got you. So is there any other message? I see a car. You're going for a drive with the mother. So maybe she's taking you on a journey. So that's why this journey is coming, all right? And I see, this journey is via the universes. So maybe you're going to find something magical about your soul. And it's not always that you're going to fly or you're going to do all these things. But, a simple thing like, maybe you are a kind soul. And kindness is very, very rare on this planet, and it is a superpower, I believe. So I think these are all the messages that I'm getting from the Divine Mother. I hope these messages helped you. Lots of love. Take care.